Hey, season greetings and salutations to everybody. I hope everybody will have a good, safe, and lovely, nutritious. I'm about to say Black Friday. Well, Black Friday too, but I meant to say Turkey Day, Thanksgiving. Um, and of course the upcoming holidays and New Year's. We're soon to be into 2020, so outside of that, hope you guys don't go getting crazy on Black Friday. I know it becomes bananas, and I think every year, ever since I remember back when I still lived in Queens when that poor worker got trampled to death in Walmart in Valley Stream, Long Island. I'll never ever forget that, and it's sick how people get over possessions that they have to pay for. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. I do want to tell you guys about these guys though. I have to say, and I've collected and had a lot of I'm not a Transformer expert. I mean GI Joes. I know my stuff. I'm definitely an expert at GI Joe. I would say I'm more of maybe a little over a novice when it comes to Transformers, because I'm knowledgeable with a lot of guys on the show, but I'm not, by no means I'm nowhere near an expert or anything like that, but I'm definitely I'm under that, but over a novice. But anyway, these guys, man, these Transformers Siege War of Cybertron figures, it's amazing how people for years been complaining to Hasbro and to Takara Tomy so many years about the kibble and the lack of this and this, that, and third. And I have to say, they really did a freaking fantastic job on these guys. But that's why I'm not gonna waste my time on this video. If anybody wants to see or hear my hear my thoughts on the Transformers Siege line, if I get more than 4 or 5 not only likes but comments requesting it, I will be more than happy to spend a whole video on this stuff. But I have to say, phenomenal. Outside of that, I'm gonna go with, I guess, the oldest thing I can remember at the Salvation Army at Columbus Flea Market, probably about could be a month now. This one kid, he had all these up here. I don't know why somebody didn't buy it. But there were a whole bunch of these G.I. Joes. They all licensed G.I. Joe from Hasbro. Unfortunately, they're from India, which is G.I. Joe Fun School. They're not in the best condition, but still in all, I paid $15 for I think 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. So I got 7 of these. The cardboard is real flimsy and real like paperish cardboard type of feel to them, but $15 for 7 G.I. Joe Fun School, I'm not gonna complain about that. We have here Big Boa. We have Night Viper, and we look in the back of it. This is just basically how they do it. Other countries, they have G.I. Joe stuff. He just died. We have Deep Six. I think this is version 3. Deep Six, I believe. I'm sorry about the glare. We have Spearhead and Max. He's like an 89, 90 figure, if I'm not mistaken. I'm over here talking about I'm an expert on G.I. Joe shit, but at the same time, I don't remember what year he is. Isn't that kind of contradictory? Oh, hypocritical, right? Because I know some of you guys like, this motherfucker. Well, I'm the first to admit it. It is what it is. I grabbed the wrong thing here. Put him up here. Then here we have Muskrat. And we have Desert Scorpion and Sci-Fi. I think this is definitely version 4 Sci-Fi or 5. They all have their original weapons. They're just different colors. I guess they did that. I guess they just do different weapons and whatnot for other countries because their main focus is concentrating on, of course, the G.I. Joe, if you notice, they have the red, white, and blue like flag right in the actual insignia, so to speak. So yeah, I got those. I only paid $15 for them. They're all worth about maybe $5-10 each, if that. Let's see. Let's see, right? Let's see. Fun School G.I. Joe. I know you. Yeah. Okay. This is not okay. I mean, I think the Fun School G.I. Joe is probably the least sought after and expensive ones, to be honest. I don't think they're that not only sought after, but whatever. Okay, we have Star Brigade Pilot Sci-Fi. But it says Russian, so maybe the Fun School guy. Look at this, and I'm sitting here talking about I'm an expert, right? Oh my God! It's like, what kind of fucking expert don't know what he's doing? Ooh, Big Bo is sold for under $60. Holy crap! And that's the Fun School one. Ooh, some of these guys are actually worth some money, man. I only offered the kid that because I didn't think, I used to always, I mean, I always been more of a G.I. Joe American hero kind of guy. But some of these guys are like over $20, anywhere from $13 and up. So, the Big Boa, he's money, man. So far, I don't see none of the other ones up here that I have that I just mentioned to you guys. I just saw Big Boa, and that's it. I'm not going to really go into... Ooh, red buzzer, black hair, green pants variant, complete. Made in India. India, my friend, this is good. It is $662.45. That is very, very crazy. Damn, like some of these guys are, wow. Unfortunately, the cardboards are kind of messed up on them, so I look at stuff like that. I don't know. I look at stuff like that like they're kind of loose figures because of the cardboards are messed up on them. But anyway, I paid $15 for them. I'm not going to argue. Okay, so moving on. I'm going to show you guys some other stuff. I'm going to be going, flip-flopping all over the place, so stay with me here. All right. So these guys are the new Walmart guys. The Walmart ones that I have the Optimus Prime that I got maybe 5-6 months ago from Walmart. Then I wound up getting Soundwave. I don't know how many, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Optimus Prime is the first, second, or third Walmart exclusive retro packaged Transformer. I could be wrong, but I don't know. But I got Optimus, and of course now I have Soundwave, and of course now I have the new ones that just came out. I did screw up because a while ago they did have like the Bumblebee and some of the other guys, and I sold all that stuff off. I never really thought about getting them back or keeping them, so I missed that boat. Hopefully, they will come out with them again. I doubt it, but either way, look at it. As of right now, I got Ravage, Rumble, Frenzy, and Laserbeak. I think there's like 3 or 4. I think there's 3 or 4 more cassette tapes that they came out with for Soundwave. So I definitely grabbed these guys. Let me put these up here so they don't get damaged. All right. Then outside that, again, going to this. This is the first one I got. I contemplated on getting the Siege line because they look so nice. Like the head sculpts are G1 and 1986 Transformer movie accurate. The bodies are more like a Cybertronian. They're more like a Cybertronian version of how they would be on Earth. So if but this guy, the lady sold it to me for $20. She said I was going for $32. I think she said in Target or Walmart, but I don't think she knew what she was talking about. I knew she didn't know what she was talking about because I know this was either $45 or $50 straight. Even though it's the Voyager class is basically like the leader class are basically the ones that are supposed to be bigger than even the leader, Decepticon, and Autobot, which is Megatron and Optimus. You know what I'm saying? So I automatically already knew what this was, but I kept saying, why the box looks so weird? Why the box looks so weird? I'm saying to myself, but then I realized this is a special edition Optimus. So maybe this is a Target exclusive one. I don't know. But he's only staying in the box because I do want to get the Megatron to him, and then I want to get the regular Optimus to the regular Siege line that I have. But again, if you guys do want to hear me speak more on that, I would do a separate video for that.
Can I put some burritos in a Ziploc bag to take?
Yeah. You know the Ziploc bags are?
No.
They're over here. Here, take some out here. In this gray bag back there.
Thank you, Dad.
This guy I am a little upset because the Neanderthal at this one GameStop in Watchung decided to take it upon himself to throw away the box. I can't find a receipt for this. That's the only reason why I didn't return this and then go to another GameStop and get him in the box. So I am pretty pissed off about that. And then he was making this, and I was mad. I do like this. I can't wait for him to do another version of the 80th anniversary Wolverine, because the one that he came out with, I don't like it. That whole black, I thought it was, come on. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into those details. And this is the box. It's supposed to come, of course, a bigger version of this white box, but he's supposed to come in this box. And it is the iconic X-Men, X-Force, Deadpool, obviously. So, definitely got those. I do want to get Wolverine. I know you guys are probably just like me, sick and tired of Deadpools, right? Okay, so I gotta lay him. Let me move this out the way first. I wanna, I gotta put my stuff up a certain way so it don't get damaged. Put this dude there. Okay. All right, now moving on to this stuff here. This, I don't know if I told you guys, but my vendor found his way back to me, and when I did see him, we both kind of looked at each other kind of weird in a way, and it was just funny. And he was like, "Man, you look familiar," and I was like, "You do too." And I was like, "Oh, you a vendor here?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, that's where we know each other from." So I was like, "Yeah, I was heavier. I was like 70 pounds heavier. Now with glasses, and I had the Mister. And I didn't even get a chance to say T. He said, "Right." I said, "Mister." He said, "The T haircut." I was like, "Right." So, he's my guy now. Thank God, because I get a lot of my stuff through him again. So we've been working with each other for about a month now on that, and I got a lot of stuff from him. I don't know if you guys remember my old videos when Toys R Us was still open, and I used to have to go meet him in Livingston and Tattawa to pick up a lot of stuff. Last year before Toys R Us closed. So anyway, I got this from him. Lost Galaxy Magna Defender Power Ranger. Only reason why I got it again is because he's my vendor. He's my guy to go to. So I paid peanuts on his stuff. Of course, this guy also came from GameStop. This is the Mighty Thor 80th anniversary. 80 years of Marvel. So certain pieces I will get and I'll hold on to them. I do have a lot of Marvel Legends box and stuff, so I'm holding on to that stuff as well, because I think I have like 2 complete collections with the Builder figures. That stuff I didn't get from him. I had to pay for that. This guy here I got from my boy Nas, aka Nazar. He has his own channel called Nostalgic, and he sells at the sometimes he sells, and he's real cool friends with Blue Bus Dave and Dan at Columbus, and then he also go to other markets. I got this from him. He gave it to me for a very, very good deal. It's like a samurai version of Iron Man. Iron Man. So I got that from him. I thought it was pretty cool, and I kept saying to myself, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna display it. I am gonna display it and put the box away just because it's pretty cool. Well, maybe I might keep it like this, or maybe I'll just put them away. I don't know yet." And then this I got from GameStop, and this is the Wolverine. This is the Wolverine version of that. I'm not really a fan of like Asian versions of Americanized comic book stuff, like Magma, like Magma meets regular cartoon type shit. But some of this stuff is pretty cool. The concept, I got into concept stuff like this because before Hot Toys had that Winston, I forget the last name, Winston something collection. figures, I would have never liked these things. So being that I did have a couple of Winston Creation Hot Toys, which is like concept art type stuff. Like for instance, Samurai, they had the ape guys. I forgot the name of them, something ape. And then you had like the Samurai Predator. Those are concept. You know, of course, I don't think the Samurai Predator was Winston Creations, but anyway, pretty cool. I'm kind of pressed for time. I want to finish this video up before or by at least 7:40. These I actually did get from Walmart. Around, you know, like maybe a couple of days or so. Actually, it was around the same time where I came back up with my vendor, because my vendor has he said he was out of the district for a minute, and he had a promotion he didn't like because he didn't like the hours and the fact that if he does overtime and stuff, he didn't get paid for it because he has a set salary. Now he has his set salary, but he gets like a commission off of the stuff, and now he gets OT. The way he explained it to me, I was like, okay, that's cool. Because he was hitting the fence all over the place with that. But anyway, I got these guys from Walgreens myself. I'm still contemplating if I'm gonna just put them away and or display them, but it doesn't really make no sense to display them. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with these yet. These are from Diamond Select, and it's I hope they come up with a girl. But we have here Sark. We have Flynn, which is played by I forgot what you call Jeff Bridges, I think, when he was young or something like that. And then you have Tron. Really cool figures, man. I had the Nightmare Before Christmas Jack and Sally, but I didn't like the fact that they came with like stands that look like you could put them in flight, being that they don't fly in the TV show. And I didn't like the stands. I thought if they did like a clear stand, for especially for Jack, being that he's so skinny and he can't stand up and support himself, I would have kept him. I probably would have, or maybe wouldn't have got the whole line, but it was up for debation. These also I got, even though these just recently came out, I didn't get these through my vendor. These also came from Walgreens, and I didn't get them through my vendor. But I was like, it was okay. I ain't gonna say I acted more on impulse. I did see these guys. Of course, Avatar. I believe Aang can save the world. Of course, Aang and Katara, they actually, they made a spin-off show that I don't think it lasted too long. The show was kind of dark for kids, but I like it. It's crazy. I would love to see Diamond Select do a Samurai Jack. I wanted a Samurai Jack figure for the longest. But anyway, pretty cool. And it says collect them all. As of right now, I guess these are the only 3 Airbenders they're gonna come out with, which is pretty cool. Of course, my Aang is messed up, the box, but still in all, it is Aang. Maybe I might buy a better box of him and then exchange this one. I was contemplating on taking these out as well, but now just looking at my Tron figures, I may not. I don't know yet. But they are pretty cool. So you have Zuko, Aang, and Katara, and of course, like I said, Aang and Katara get together, they get married, and then they wind up having a daughter, and she basically has the powers of both of them. I forgot the name of the show, but pretty cool. So these, I do like these figures, man. I don't know the articulation to them. I didn't even look up videos on them. When I saw Zuko and Katara, I was like, that's sick. So I was like, oh wow, I hope they do Aang. And then I looked at the box, and then about maybe a week later, I wound up getting them because I want to pick. I was like, you know what? Let me just pick up these 2 now before I don't see them anymore. And so I did that the day after. No, 2 days after. I go to another Walgreens, and they had Aang just sitting there. And I just laughed like, wow, this is crazy. So that was pretty funny. Of course, this guy here I got from Target. It was $22 basically. I do love how NECA did this. This is old school Godzilla. This guy, the box is kind of beat up on him. I am definitely gonna take him out and display him. Got got that about a month ago. This dude here. Come on, man. Oh, come on. Don't do that now. Look at this. Speaks for itself. Look at that. Transformers Ecto 1. And he comes with Slimer. I brought an extra one of these yesterday, as a matter of fact. I got an extra one of him just to take out and transform him. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got it for the purpose of doing that. But now the more I look at this, the more I'm like, maybe I'll just keep both of them packaged. Because you never know. That one might go up in price. You never know. I do notice that most Transformer collabs, they don't do too many of them. And I don't know. Whatever. I don't know where the hell the Bumblebee is, but I did get a Bumblebee from... I thought I brought him up here. I guess I didn't, unfortunately. But anyway, I'll show that in the other... You know, if anybody, you know, remembers what I said about the Siege stuff, I will show him in the video. He's probably down in the basement because I got accustomed to buying plastic bins just so I can put, like... you know, because I was going to go to shows. So I was like, you know what, just so I can put the Marvel Legend and DC stuff in there and all that and take them to, you know, clear bins and take them to the shows. Now I'm like, you know what, I'm still buying the bins because, you know, Red, White, and Blue, they sell their bins cheaper than Goodwill, Salvation Army, and Unique. And 9 out of 10, when Unique do get the bins, for some reason, they most of their bins, 92% of their bins don't come with tops. Red, White, and Blue, all their clear bins are consistent price. $2.99 for a nice clear bin, nice size bin with the top. So I normally always gravitate to buying those. So outside of that, you know, let me keep going because, you know, I'll just keep yapping. This is something I got. I should have showed you guys the boxes and everything I got from this dude, but I'm pressed for time. These, of course, came from my vendor. Beast Morphers Gold Ranger. And, of course, Lord Zed. My plan was just to get the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers versions of these, because I'm more of I like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. When they start doing Lost in Galaxy and all that other jibber jabber, as far as Zords go, I don't mind, but as far as everything else, but these guys are awesome, man. Let me tell you, Hasbro, man, Hasbro been stepping their game up. You guys haven't been giving them props, man. Hasbro, man, I don't know who they got on their team. I don't know if they hired people from wherever, but, you know, Hasbro is doing their thing. I knew I had another game here somewhere. So, but Hasbro is definitely doing their thing. Then here, I got Goldar. Oh, I forgot, I already put Goldar up there. I got a couple of figures and stuff that I already put out, including the Black Ranger. The only thing I didn't like about the Black Ranger is when they did do the Black Ranger, they did him, instead of doing him regular, they did him with the Green Power Rangers vest on him, and I didn't like that. I'm pretty confident you could probably take it off, but I just didn't like that. I didn't think that was too original. This guy, I always seen Sub-Zero, and, you know, my favorite Mortal Kombat character is Scorpion. So I got him. So I may go back out and pick up the frozen version of Sub-Zero, or maybe the regular one to go along with him. Just to, you know, because these, I was thinking about taking them out the package as well, but I'm like, I'll just put them in a box. And these are McFarlane. McFarlane is weird because, like, he's a great guy. I mean, I always hear nasty stories about him, but over the years, every time I see him, and I do have pictures with him, and we know each other, I even know some of his staff, and got, I ain't going into those details, but it's crazy because he's a great guy. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to sit here and say nothing. I just always heard monster stories about him, and he seems he's not like that as far as what I see. So, you know, outside of that, show you guys this stuff real quick. Ooh, nothing like ice cold water, man. So the only way I can drink my water is cold. I can't drink my water warm. So, this stuff here, I got every game here was $3 or less. I don't need to show you everything. We have a brand new copy of PlayStation 3 Uncharted Drake's Fortune. That was like $3, even though and it was sealed. We have Elder Scroll 4 Oblivion. I come across that game so much I was like, no, what the hell with it? So I grabbed it. PS4 we have NBA 2K18. That I did get from GameStop, and that was just under $3. And that's the Legend Edition or something like that. Then for GameCube we have X-Men: The Next Dimension. For the PS2 we have Astro Boy. I got it only because I am an Astro Boy fan. For PS2, Chess Master. I love chess. For the Wii, we have Red Steel 2. For the 360, another copy of NBA Jam, because I must have had like 5 or 6 copies when I got lots of video games, and I just kept forgetting to keep that one. I don't know. Then for the Wii, we have Wario Land Shake It, Lego Rock Band, Star Wars Clone Wars Lightsabers Duels, and the Beatles Rock Band. And then for the Xbox One, we have NBA 2K17. And again, the Wii games I just mentioned are all for the Wii, as you can see here. Then, of course, for the PlayStation 2, we have Lethal Strikes, Elite Pilot, Team SW. Looked like a cool game, so I got that. For the PS4, we got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. And then for the DS, we have a very expensive sport game, which is Backyard Hockey. That's like a 13 and up game. That was just sitting there, and people forgot about it. Then the same day I got that, the lady came out with the cart, and these guys totally missed looking at these two. They're both PlayStation 1 greatest hits. We have Final Fantasy Tactics and Ape Escape, and both of those games are pristine with they are completely complete, except the only thing missing out of them is the plastic wrap. And they are in immaculate condition. So I got all this stuff last week. And then last Thursday, I picked up an Xbox 360 E console for my man Ernest at the St. Michael's flea market. And he calls me Big Time. Hey, Big Time. He's a Nigerian guy, very nice guy. And I know this is about to do that. Okay. So anyway, I got this bad boy from him. $20. It came with everything except HDMI. I don't care. I always get those. So he had the power brick. It does power on and everything, and it's quiet, so I'm pretty sure there's no issues. And I wanted this model because I need this model. I am trying to collect all different variants of all video games, handheld to home systems. I do want to get a gaming computer, but I'll wait. I'm not gonna go crazy for it because I want to get back into my PC gaming as well. But this is other than scuffs here and there, it seems to be pretty prime perfect. Basically, it did come with the Kinect, 2 controllers in pristine condition, the whole 9. That was $20. Then Carmela, the lady I get a lot of my stuff from, she sold me. I got I think 18 or something games. I sold a lot of them already. I kept very few. I don't even remember what they were, but they were mostly Game Boy Advance games. I basically gave her $19 for a lot. It had to be maybe, did I say 19 games? I think it was 12 or 13 games or something like that. But anyway, got that stuff from her. I did have some other systems, but I already sold them already, and I thought I posted this video up, but for some reason yesterday I looked at my videos and I noticed that I didn't post it up, so I got a little confused. And this is one. I picked up 2 of these. One, well, I'm not gonna go into those details, but one of them, there's 2 of the same color, the same day, from Red, White, and Blue. $24.99. Then the other one of the other guys gave it to me, but it's I paid $27.99 for it. But that one had 8 games in there, and they were all Mario and stuff like that, including one. They were all DS Mario games, and one was a GBA Mario game. One of the other dudes there, he got it, and it was bagged with games, and they had it priced at $7.99. But another dude had this in a case up in their area where they keep their expensive stuff. I would call it a boutique area, basically. And this was $24.99. Just this. It had a game inside and just the system in a case. So I brought that. I was like, you know what? I have the silver one and I need the blue one of this. It's very hard. I very rarely see these. When I do see these out in the wild anywhere, they always busted up. They always so badly scratched up you don't want to deal with them. And this one was in pristine condition, considering. As you can see here, even the top. Look at that. Look at this. Look like somebody just treated it in it. It's just immaculate. And the other one has a couple of scuffs on it, but it's not almost not that far from here, to be honest. That one I also traded in already on Sunday. I went to see my mom. Me and Isaiah, we surprised my mom with a visit, and I decided to go out to New York, obviously. So I went to my guys in J&L, and I went to them. So anyway, get into this. This Saturday, I made a deal with some. I sold a lot of my stuff to a guy named Nick. I know he used to be the buyer for this guy named Mitch who owned St. Mark's Comics in the city, and he went out of business. So Nick, every now and then, Nick is the guy who brought my whole GI Joe transfer, like my whole my whole toy personal collection last year. And we made a deal. Of course, he's real good with prices and stuff. So we made a deal. I had a lot of stuff, and then I wound up getting a lot of cash. Well, he basically PayPal'd me, which is the same thing. And there was some other stuff that he gave me cash, and we did a trade on for these. Ironically, this was at Mitch's store way before he closed down. And I guess somebody didn't want to buy it. I am a huge Negan fan. He's my favorite person on Walking Dead, even though he smashed Glenn's brains in. And of course, I didn't see a lot of episodes after that, so I don't know anything about the last 2 or 3 seasons of Walking Dead, other than the fact that I just liked him as a character. Then her, I just had to get her play arts piece, but just a little real cool. So I got her anyway. So I got these from him along with couple $1,000 in cash or PayPal, so that was pretty cool. All right, so we got through all this jibber jabber. So let me show you guys the stuff I picked up yesterday. I'm looking at the time; it's 7:23. This I'll get to. Obviously, unique. Oh yeah, let me show you this. This I got from Walmart. I don't want to show the Hot Wheels cars because that I got from that's why I say it for Christmas. He's a Hot Wheels kid, so I don't want to show it because he watches my videos. But that was basically free from Walmart, and this was $20 brand new, so I got it. Got it for myself. Mega Man 11 for the Switch. Right up here, under there. Alrighty then, getting that out the way. This is actually my packing tape. I got my little packages today too. These are $2.99 and unique. They are Connect, that's why I got them. You have the Avengers, the Battle for Earth, and then Power Up Heroes. Never seen Power Up Heroes, and they are Connect. Like I said, I do like getting exclusive stuff for systems and whatnot, and I do have a nice amount of the Connect games for the 360, so I had to get those just because they're different. Every time I get these, they sell pretty decent. This is $2.99, and this is actually like some German kind of 3 3/4 vehicle, so I got that. That's pretty cool though. Put that back in here. Then here we got the 25th anniversary version of the G.I. Joe Mauler. It is missing some of the tops and a gun up here, but come on, for $3, for $3 you cannot complain. 2003 Hasbro. And it's probably missing a piece of the cannon as well. But again, it was $3. $3 for this G.I. Joe Mauler. As soon as I saw it, I already knew what it was. I didn't even have to look at no insignia. I just grabbed it quick. Because this other lady looked like she was trying to grab at it. Cause there's a lot of toy people showing up in the unique in that particular unique now, and I'm like, wow, because I stopped going there for a while, and all of a sudden it's just getting crazy. And then you got these bags of Transformers. A lot of them are missing parts, but you know, worst case scenario, I'll just bundle them off. This bag was $5. You can clearly see a lot of them is missing stuff, but again, like I said, I can always just put them all in the bin, take them out to the flea market, and just sell them. Somebody will buy the parts. This one here, same deal. This one, the ones that I complete, I'll do different. The ones that aren't, I'll just put them in a bucket. $4.99. And I normally buy them. Some of y'all probably like, wow, that's crazy. Well, you gotta remember, most of these Transformers, I can get that price back. These, I don't know why they're in here and what happened, but I do see these a lot. You do have the Lion, the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Dorothy. Unfortunately, there is no Toto the dog. I think this was $1.99 for all 4 of these. Like, I do some research on those. I know they're not worth a lot, but they should be worth something. It's almost time for me to get ready to skedaddle out of here, too. I gotta take a shower, get dressed. Good thing about this rental is it's auto start, so I can start it up and let it warm up before I drop this kid off. I normally drop him off between 7:50 or so, because he's supposed to be in school by 8. This is actually $5 as well. I think I paid $5 because I'm hoping there's one figure in here that is complete. As long as I get one figure in each one of these Transformers bags that are complete, that's my money back, because I don't sell Transformers under $5 to nobody. Same thing with this bag. This was all $3.99. Of course, same deal. This bag, same deal. This was $3.99 as well. I think that's maybe one or two pieces in here that may be. I know for a fact Bumblebee doesn't have his head, but the car is still intact. And this was also $3.99. Of course, the prices fluctuate, so just so you know. In here, $2.99, we have this. I know this guy's definitely missing a top and a door, so most likely he's missing his arms or something. This guy, hopefully he does have his head. And there's a smaller Transformer dude in here, so just a smaller guy should be worth that. And I am sorry for this video being long. I mean, that wasn't my intention, but sometimes I get so caught up in talking. And this one was $2.99. There's definitely one guy in here, hopefully complete. If they both are, that's even better. So basically, my money is there on this stuff. Why? Oh yeah, and I brought this. In a way, I'm like, yeah, I kind of overpaid for it, but I haven't seen this in years. Even when I go to the flea market, I never see nobody with this game. It is the Atari 2600. I basically paid what it goes for, but considering yesterday was 25% off in unique, I wound up getting it for cheaper than $14.99. Super Mario Bros. And if you are going to have an Atari game, and it says 2600 and it says VCS. So I guess you could put this in the VCS system and then play it on your 7800 or 5200. And ironically, I do have the VCS converter or adapter. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was kind of pricey considering that it's a thrift shop, but you know, everybody know Mario's worth money. So, you know, a lot of this stuff these guys do look up. They did have two bins of Transformers stuff, but this one Neanderthal, who's the processing manager, me and him, we don't like each other. At first I never had a problem with him, but I was basically trying to talk to him civil about something to help the company out, and he kind of came out his face. So ever since then, I don't like the dude. And you know, I always at the time I was looking for any excuse to put my hands on him. That, you know, that's how much I didn't like him, and I didn't like what he said. I mean, he wasn't really that disrespectful, but he wasn't nice. And I heard he's like that anyway. Everybody's like, yeah, he's an asshole. He likes to scream at people. He never screamed at me, because I'll be, you know, if I ever walked in there again, I'd be locked up for trespassing. So instead I saved $15. So let me see what that one costs. Let me see if I see $14.99 on it. Okay, so $14.89. So with 25% of that, it wound up being $11.98 for it. So that's basically about just under $3 of what I see him sell for on eBay. But it doesn't matter. I wanted the game anyway. So, finding Mario Brothers on the old school systems, being that Mario Brothers started on the Atari as well. I think either Atari or ColecoVision. I don't remember, but anyway, it's retro. So again, I found this other thrift shop, a new thrift shop. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I got these also from. I went back, and the second time I got these from Unique again. When I went back for the second time. This is actually, I need this just to go along with one of my PS3 boxes. A brand new information disc for the original PlayStation 3. So I'm gonna put that in there. Then we have Big Mother Truckers for the original Xbox. I remember this game. I brought it for nostalgic reasons. Then here you have SpongeBob's Truth or Square for the Wii. And that was $2.99. Then we have Xbox 360 Battle Stations Midway. It looks more like a World War II type of game where you can battle the ships or something like that. And I don't know, whatever, but it looked cool, so I got that. That was also $2.99. Oh man, we getting there, y'all. I hope you guys and girls out there appreciate the fact that I'm doing this. And I should be washing my butt, brushing my teeth, but I do all that quick, except my teeth. My teeth I always take like 4 or 5 minutes. Of course, these are different tags, as you can see, because they're from a different thrift shop. I don't think Jazz. I know Jazz is kind of expensive, and this is one of the first original Jazzes from the Transformer movie. He doesn't have his head, but I got it anyway. It was only $1.99, and I think they told me Monday. I think they said Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, or something like that. It had to be Monday because obviously, yesterday was Monday. So I think they said Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday they do sales and different tickets or something like that. So if I'm not mistaken, I think blue and pink was percent. No, I don't remember, but I know pink was 33% because they do 33% and 50% on certain tickets. So this was actually $2.99, so 33% of $2.99. Of course, that 33% is kind of a weird, odd number. I hate odd numbers. Obviously, this is Jetfire. He's basically missing his the jet nose and the head, and it was $3. So I'm hoping that this other guy here, I think I must have brought it because I looked at it, and the other Transformer in here is complete. So that's why I got that. This one, the Jazz is missing the head. So that was kind of maybe I shouldn't have gotten it, because you never know if you come across these heads. Then this I got. This was $3.99. This was actually a better deal. This is I don't know where this guy's from, but I know he's kind of old. This dude right here, and then of course in here you have two Marvel Universe figures. You have the Green Hulk and Red Hulk in here, and this is $4. So, yep, definitely worth it. People sell those for like around $10-15 each, loose. This was $2.99. They had the Toy Biz 1996 Toy Biz. I think they were called Battle something. Like they had a whole bunch of bags of them. They were $2.99 each. Then they were called Battle something. I don't know. There's like these little plastic things that connect together, battle connectors or something like that. I had them in my cart, but then after a while, I just decided not to get them. And I picked up four Nerf guns from there, 4 big rifles and stuff that I got from there. I think the most expensive one was $3. We have here, this is $3 also, $2.99. We have 2 Mattel wrestlers. Looks like one of them is Undertaker. The other dude I don't know. I think that's CM Punk. Yeah, that's CM Punk. And then you have a 3 3/4 Spider-Man figure, Then in here we have some kind of Transformer. He looks like a samurai. Because I know the other Transformer here is broken. So I basically bought it just for him. $2.99 for that one. And that's it. Oh wow, not bad. Like 5 minutes over my time, but not bad. Think I covered the majority of everything. Whatever I left out, I'm just gonna leave out and call it a day. Oh, damn! I spoke too soon. When I went to J&L Games to trade in the games I was telling you guys about, they looked out for me, and I got so I like doing my man Kit. He changed my battery covers. I got the right color one for the Game Boy I have. And of course, I went, he gave me a white one because I had a clear orange one that I put for the white system, but now I have the white one. I don't really care about them being generic. The battery covers, I can care less. Then you have this one for the Game Boy Color that I got. I just don't remember I can't remember where the hell I got it from. But it was two. I know I got two of them. But anyway, I got the battery cover for that as well. They are generic, but I don't care. The battery covers don't matter to me. So they did that for me. And again, I did a deal with somebody where I got two boxes for the for the PSP. Two different PSP boxes. A black piano finish 3000 model box. Only thing missing is the actual system, and the system with the adapter. Then I have an original 1001 model box that doesn't have the paperwork or anything. And I ordered this online, and it came pretty quick. And I got this because I needed it for the original box. And the guy zip-locked it. Please leave positive feedback if you're happy with transaction. WR. Definitely gonna leave him positive feedback. Just because he sent everything he said he was gonna send. The original PlayStation remote thing, because that system came with it. You do have the paperwork, which is pretty cool. Even a sample disc. Paperwork and sample disc, as you can see here. And wow, and yeah, these are the original PSP headphones, so that's pretty cool. So now I didn't pay much for this. I think with everything I paid around $15 for everything, and I'm cool with that because it's very rare and hard to find. Like the original PSP remote and the headset. Those are very, very hard to come by. So that's cool. I do want to try to complete all these. Like I said, I want to get boxes for every system I have. Sooner or later, I do need to upgrade my Sega Master System. But I've never owned a Sega Master System that didn't have. They all worked, but they all had. Every Sega Master System I've owned always had some kind of external defects, which means they were all busted or cracked, but they all worked. Just having a Sega Master System to me is alright. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, man. I gotta go. Peace.